deputy.
Alvy, look what I see. One of them's the chief marshal, Simon Fonda. The other one, I never seen him before.
Let's hope you don't see him any closer. That's the hangman.
Alvy, it was bad enough with just the deputy, but now with both of them, too.
Easy, Josh. We're going to pull this off just fine. Just fine and dandy.
How are we going to do it, Alvy? You got it all worked out, huh?
Well, I play my cards as they come up. I only know Jimmy ain't going to hang.
Sure, Alvy, but well, they're going to have guards all over that place. Alvy, look, we ain't going to get in spitting distance of that jail.
Nothing they're going to do is going to help them that much. Not that much.
You're going to surprise them, huh?
Yeah, I got a lot of surprises.
Alvy, they just went in the jail.
Let me know when they come out. The right card may just come up.
Meet Mr. Willis, the hangman. How do you do, Sergeant Tasker?
Never met a hangman before, I'm glad to say.
He's got a job like everyone else. What's worrying you, Simon? Not taking any chances, that's all. He's real special, this one. Kills for the fun of it. How many of you laid down, Jimmy?
Oh, I never kept the tally sheet.
He thinks his brother's going to bust him out of here.
Alvy always gets me out. Hey, you know my brother Alvy, huh? You ever hear of him, huh?
I heard of him. Any strangers in town? Oh, a few drifted in last night. You know, the kind that always scoot to wherever there's a hanging.
Most of them up on Boot Hill. Been there since early morning watching the gallows go up. Rest of them are getting fired up over in the saloon.
Start with the saloon, then. I want the name and reason for every stranger in this town. If it don't sound right to you, bring him in. Be back in 20 minutes.
Wait. Bet you I can do it in half the time.
Now, sorry, Simon didn't say anything about beating up on anybody.
Well, did I?
Check the hotel for newcomers? Well, if you say so, but I can't see how anybody'd be fool enough to try anything. L.V. Burke could tear this town apart to spring his brother.
Hey, that's right, Marshal. That's exactly right. Well, Alvy ain't gonna let me hang.
I'll check the hotel real careful.
Alvy!
Maybe I got some use for you after all, Doc.
Any new guests since last night, Ted?
Answer's yes. Let's go upstairs, Deputy. Come on.
Marshal! Marshal! Are you the chief marshal?
I'm here to hang Jimmy Blake.
Well, where is he? Where is he? There's something I've got to tell him right away.
All the hollering going on.
They broke into my room last night.
Used my own pain-killing gas to knock me out. They could have killed me with an overdose. You have to know how to administer that stuff.
What are you talking about? Who are you?
Painless Stoner's the name. I'm a dentist. I cross the territory 4 times a year. Stop as long as necessary in each town. I arrived in Silver City last week and put up at the hotel. You must have seen my sign.
Well, what do you want?
They got him. They got him. Nothing I could do to stop it. Nothing.
Got who? Stop babbling, man.
They're holding him down in my room. I couldn't warn him. I tried to. I swear. I tried.
Now tell me.
Your deputy. He came to the hotel a little while ago. And those 2 men...
I'll become your deputy. I'll become your deputy. I'll become your deputy.
He sent you here to tell me that, didn't he?
Your deputy.
You stand guard.
I'm paid to hang him, not to guard him.
That prisoner's your bread and butter.
All the same,
Well, I can't wait. The sergeant will be right back.
Don't get excited, Mr. Fry. All you have to do is turn around, let Jimmy out. You won't be put to the trouble of finding yourself another deputy.
Sergeant.
In 10 minutes, I want to see my brother right in front of the hotel. All set to go. Otherwise... Yeah.
Well, who's going in with me?
Ain't no one going in with you or without you. Shoot Clay on the spot.
Well, what are we supposed to do? Maybe Albie Burke's bluffing.
Well, I ain't calling him.
It ain't easy for the marshal to have to do this. Marshal, somebody had to pay for my trip.
You just go on up the gallows. We'll be there.
Yeah, well, I'm all ready to check out, Marshal.
Simon, we ain't got a whole lot of time. If I ever get my hands on you when you get out of here, they won't need no hanging.
Ah. Well, them that tried it before you ain't drawn a breath since. So you just look me up one eye.
Oh, you're cutting your time pretty close now, ain't you, huh?
I'm telling you, if anything happens to Clay McCorder...
Nothing will happen. I mean, don't waste the time it takes to kill anybody don't need killing. We just want to use the deputy for cover till we get out of town. Then he can go home.
That's what you say.
Well, you thought I'd take my word. Oh, it ain't all that bad. Why, I go back on a deal like this. It ain't gonna work the next time I want to use it, see?
Get out of here. Get out.
You can't let him kill Clay!
There's other things I can't do that come first. One of them's letting this killer free.
Simmer down, folks, simmer down. The marshal will be right out. Don't worry, he ain't about to lose the best deputy he ever had.
This is what I got to say, Sarge. I can't deputize you because you're already working for the U.S. government. But because you're working for the government, I expect you to respect its laws. And I'm telling you, no matter what, Jimmy Burke hangs on schedule. No matter what.
Marshal! Time don't stand still.
I'm coming up.
You ain't going up there, Marshal. Them 2 are outright murderers.
Alvy wouldn't want you to pull nothing.
He's in top shape, Marshal. Is that what you came to find out?
I'm giving you a chance to leave town, Burke. You won't get another.
Well, that's mighty good of you.
Your brother's hanging on schedule. It's 3 o'clock.
That's the way you want it. Any last words for the deputy? Because he's checking out 1 second after 3.
Convince yourself I'm going to let you leave this town alive?
Why don't I save us a lot of time, Sybil? You hang my brother, I'm going to shoot your deputy. I'm going to go through my part of the deal because that's the way I'm made. You're not going to let your deputy die because that's the way you're made. Why don't we stop bluffing each other?
Your brother's going to be on those gallows at 3 o'clock, Bert. Make no mistake about it.
I don't make mistakes. I tell you how I avoid them. I look inside that head of yours and I ride the wheels.
You've got a pretty good reputation in these parts because you're able to think like a criminal, huh?
See, it never occurred to you a criminal could think like a lawman. Come on, let's face it, you're outmatched, that's all. You just never ran up against Albie Blake before. Down. Come on. Step aside. Rope him in. All right, get behind there. You have just 5 minutes. Get moving.
Holding me won't do any good, Burke. McCord's under my orders.
I want to see my brother on the street at 1 minute after 2. Just believe I'm going to finish him.
I show you what I do, Clay. You do the same.
Get moving. Get moving! Look, you know I mean this.
You take your orders from me.
Remember, you got his life in your hands.
Burke hangs.
Here comes Clay. Hey!
In my spot. You're holding him instead of me.
Now we'll see.
Albie, you sure had it figured.
Come in. What's going on? What's going on?
I don't feel bad about it, Clay. Next time we catch him, they won't need a trial.
Simon don't want it that way.
I don't feel no different about it now than when it was you they was holding. There ain't never reason enough for killing a good man.
Simon thinks different.
Now, come on, let's go, deputy. Now, Albie don't like to be kept waiting. Boy, ain't nothing Albie won't do. Oh, but I guess you know about that, huh?
That coyote don't deserve to live, but it ain't worth Simon's dying.
Stop talking.
How much time they give you?
Deadline's 1 minute after.
After 2?
Be saddled with this stinking job anyhow.
Let's go.
I'm gonna get you someday, don't you? Huh? Someday real soon. Me and Alvy. We're gonna sneak back here and we're gonna take you when we don't have to give you back.
No, Sarge.
You better pray Alvy didn't see that. You know what I got in store for you, huh? I'm gonna come back and drill one in your good eye.
Call your brother.
There ain't no hurry.
Said call him.
I'm sorry, folks. But this hanging has been called off.
Burke!
Nah, he's waiting. He's waiting here for me personally. Hey, Alvy! Hey, Alvy! Alvy, it's me, Jimmy. You bring the lawman down. Let's go, huh? Alvy, open up. It's me. Alvy! Hey, Alvy! Alvy!
Open the window, quick.
Hey, look out!
Well, he was right about one thing. He said Alvy would never let him hang. Let's get Simon.
I don't know, Clay. That don't seem to be doing a thing for him.
Well, the doctor out delivering babies when he ought to be in his office. I've tried everything I know. Here, let me at him again. Simon. Simon, wake up, you lazy, good-for-nothing go-brick.
Hey, let me try that, Clay. Maybe you got something there.
No, Sarge. You go slapping at him, you're liable to take his head right off.
You two arguing who's gonna fracture my jaw?
Simon, you've been fussing a mighty long time about sitting in a dentist chair, haven't you?
I gotta say, I'm glad I'm out of it. How'd I get here?
I carded you, of course.
What about the other two?
Back there.
And Jimmy?
Well, there ain't going to be a hanging.
He didn't get away, Simon. Bullets stopped him.
Well, I guess I can get out of here.
Take it easy. You've been out a long time. Here.
Now, look, if you think you can just shrug this thing off, you know how close I came to not releasing Jimmy?
Shouldn't mention unpleasant subjects, Clay. You want me to have a relapse?
Well, if I hadn't released him and you'd been up there 5 more minutes, there ain't a thing this side of heaven could have brung you to.
I don't say I want to make it a daily practice.
Big hero. Ain't there any limit to what you'll do to prove you're a good lawman?
What makes you think that's why I did it?
Well, ain't it?
Of course not. You saw me ready to risk your life. If I hadn't taken a chance with mine, I'd have never heard the end of it. I got to take a look at the prisoners. Get them in.
What'd you do, Marshal? What happened?
I thought it out my way, then I thought it out your way, and then I rode the wheels of my deputy's head.
I'd have bet he'd let Jimmy go.
So would I. That's why I turned on the gas. You see, Burke, I figured that my deputy'd be mixing sentiment with the law.
Well, you did, huh?
Sure. That way, if I was right, you show up in the nick of time.
Well, it's lucky for you it did.
Now, toughen yourself up a little, Clay. Do your job better.
If I had been any tougher, Simon, you wouldn't be much of anywhere right now.
Well, of course, if you hadn't got yourself caught in the first place, none of this would have happened. Thanks anyway.
The wheels in this head, but the way they spin, nobody can ride them.
Explain that to the judge, Alvy. Maybe he'll sympathize with you. I know I do.